reason the stream video did not start. Hello, we are live. Unfortunately, the intro did not start. Welcome to the Breakdown Podcast. Today, I am joined by AlphaFoxtrot, Martiney, and RetroCat. My name is ChumBait. I'm the producer here. Today's topics are various. I'm going to do a little quick review of the topics. I'm sorry if you guys can hear the audio. It's 3v3 is better, ? Gold teams are ... OD is goated, and video reacts. We're going to react to some videos. So I'm really pumped. Thank you guys for tuning in and supporting the live stream. I feel like Orion Drift, you guys deserve all the love of, it's a huge community. I'm so glad we get to do this podcast for y'all.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, a huge community for sure. I mean, we're barely season 1, inaugural season, and I keep telling all the casters, people in the production, people in the chat that this is probably, for me, the best inaugural season I've seen for any game thus far. We have a crazy casting desk. We have a large amount of teams in the league. This is probably the craziest, I think, start to any season I've personally ever seen.
Dude, door just blown wide open. We got the people from Echo coming over. We got the people from Gorilla Tag coming over. We got all the newbies. Like, it's just, this is set up to be just such an awesome game. Like, I'm so glad that I'm here, like, at the inception of it.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready too. I gotta say this is one of VRML's biggest games in a while. So it's great. I love casting all of you. It's been amazing. Hopefully soon I'll be able to cast on my own.
Retro, they absolutely glaze the heck out of you. I mean, that just goes without saying, bro. They love you, but hold on. If you really want to show us love, this is what you can do. We take submissions. If you have a hot take about OD or OD VRML, send me a submission. So I'm in Discord. You can find me in the OD VRML Discord. Search up ChumBait. You'll find me. Send me a DM. Send me a video, audio, or video message, just like this example. Take a look. Wait. All right, take a look.
Hey, Chum. Hot take here. Martini and Shimmy are stinky weenies.
All right, super quick example. If you send something like that to me, that's obviously a bad one. That's a bad example. That's a bad example. But if you have something good to say, if you have something interesting, please send it to our way, and I will play it here live on stream. So keep that in mind. We want to hear what you have to say. I'm pumped. Gravy's in the chat, offended that we thought that. Offended that we showed his clip. Pine in the chat saying, is it pronounced Orion Drift or Orion Drift? Get out. Get out.
I'm pretty sure one of our casters, newly host caster, by the way, we just got him ready, and I think he got a couple of casts under his belt today. I think you know how to pronounce the game that you are representing at this point. So, shout out to Pine though. Shout out to Pine.
You got really good content, and we want you to post more. You haven't posted nearly enough. We deserve more content from you, so post. God dang it. To start us off, I feel like slowly some submissions will stream in, but I want to hit us off with a bang. Hot take number 1. Are you guys locked in? I want to see you guys put on your belts. Like,
dude, so locked in.
Buckle yourselves in. Put the shoulder straps. Put some safety gear on. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Hot take. Ready, go. 3v3 teams are better than 4v4 teams. Shout out Cerium. Cerium? 3v3 teams are better.
I'll be honest.
Hold on, tech issues. What is going on with the assets? Oh my god. I didn't know how to pronounce Cerium. What is that?
Me either.
Does anyone know? I technically don't know. I haven't had anyone on the team confirm it yet to me. Anyone?
I mean, we can call him Cereal if you guys want to.
Cereal. Anyone in the chat, let us know if you know exactly how it's pronounced, or if you're on the team. Cerium.
Killers is saying Cerium.
Okay, like cereal. Okay.
I'm waiting for them to
Cerium.
just Cerium and be like, pronounce it like this.
Bandit.
No one is a 3v3 goats. Yeah, I think I was talking with Jucifer about this. Cerium is a really, really good team. They play against some of the top Ignite players, and they consistently beat them and play against them. So they're really well known in the 3v3 space, just not quite as known in the 4v4 space. This is something I think I did talk about on a variety of 4v4 casts, and this season we'll be seeing a lot of new up and coming teams, and even I mean, there's a big update. I think we mentioned on the announcement, but like when 4v4 goes live, we're gonna. I imagine we're gonna have a huge influx of players coming in, and then maybe even more unknown talent coming in at some point.
For real. We got a friendly face here. Let me put a name tag. Thank you, Foxtrot. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome to the show. We've got Venom in the chat. I hold on. Talk. I need to get your name tag up.
Oh yeah. Are you talking to me? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we want to hear you talk.
Just talk at us.
Oh, okay,
Tell us everything. What'd you have for lunch?
Oh well, so today we had some Mongolian barbecue, and I had a bunch of meat and
What you
rice
ask?
and, all sorts of stuff.
That goes hard.
It was delicious. Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. I got actually. Whoops! I don't know what the heck happened. I actually have. Yeah, let's screen share. I wanted because here's the thing, Martini, you were the one who actually sent me that info about Cerium, and I just pulled them up here on Orion Drift, the website. I wanna see what you guys think. Let's take a look. Let me screen share.
We're looking at standings.
Let's see. Okay, standings. Team performance, they went up against Riptide, and they were really strong there. 15-5. Just barely managed to run away with that. I mean, break it down. Martini, give us the lore. What about Cerium, and why do you think... Because you're the one who submitted that hot take, that 3v2 team.
Yeah, so I mentioned it because I think it was funny enough. You can see it there, that cast I did with IBNA.
Yeah.
That one was, I remember that day. It was like 40 or 70. It was like a huge amount of community votes, obviously going for IBNA. Another, well-known team. They've gone to finalists, played against Ignite, didn't, win, but they still played against some of the top teams in the league. And Cerium, to me, was an unknown VRML team. And then obviously they come in, and I believe they 2-0'd them. Or 3-0'd them or something like that. So it was pretty definitive towards the Cerium side. And I think I was talking with Jucifer, shout out to Jucifer. I think I might have seen him in the chat, but he was telling me about the lore behind that team. And it's more so they have a lot of 3v3 experience. And that's why they have all the skill and the mechanics and the game sense. It's just, it's about applying it to 4v4.
Interesting.
And we, look at the performance, right? They did good against Face there. Now Riptide. I mean, they're on track to be definitely a master tier team at this point.
They are already.
They've left. Oh, there you go. They have 5, right? So I think they are master tier at this point. Can you go to standings actually? Like, what number are they?
Worldwide, they're right number 4.
Worldwide.
Retro, I know people love you, and I know you don't want to ruffle any feathers, but I want to hear your take on this. What do you think about Cerium and their performance so far? Are 3v3 teams coming to 4v4 better than the 4v4 teams that have been around for a few months?
Yeah,
take it in.
I think so. I think a lot of these 3v3 teams, I community casted a lot of these 3v3 teams, building, personal bond with them. And I just think overall, as they just practice, we're going to see during the season, some of these 3 teams that are getting access to 4s.
Yeah.
I think they're just going to start popping off. But with Cerium's like, what's up? Just walked in, just beat IVI, and everybody's like, oh, and like, I don't know. I think this is going to be a top contender team. We're definitely probably going to see them in the finals. But will they be the Ignite killer? That's my question.
Right.
Jinx, I'm retro man.
Oh no.
Absolutely glazing that team. We called early on like there were going to be some teams of people that we just never heard of before that show up and start absolutely dominating. And like this is definitely one of them. It's been really fun just to even watch their matches.
Yeah. I think this is expected with an inaugural season. I saw this happen when I was on a Breacher side. Some unknown teams that just weren't really around in the VRML community can now come in because they have an inaugural season. And then obviously with their talent, they just come through and I don't want to say bulldoze, but kind of bulldoze because obviously teams are expecting certain people to win because of performances we had seen prior in the Ignition Cup, the Pioneer Cup, and even VRML Con itself. But now I'm excited. We're seeing people come in from almost everywhere at this point. We're not fully, I think, opened with 4v4 until A2 does that, and then more and more people can flood into VRML. But there is still so much unknown talent. And, right now, I hate to say it, I think now is the easier time to get in versus, if you're going to be Master Tier on Season 2, 3, and later, it's only going to get harder. It's only going to get more competitive.
Hot takes are coming, Max. We've got one actually from a viewer right now. Let's go back to this screen. Take a look. Let's see if it works. Let's take a look.
Coming from a
it does. Hold on. Let me pause it. Hold on. No move. Hold on. Okay. Wait. I'm not ready. Hold on. Back end is not ready.
Dude, Retro's just chugging that monster. Bro's gonna be off the wall.
You can't get another one. I don't need you spazzing. I think during one of the casts he popped 3 monsters and he's like, "Oh no!" I was like,
if you look at my hand right now,
He's actually shaking.
"Why are you shaking?"
That's what monsters do. I mean, it's just I'm hyped. I got the energy.
I love that, dude.
Pine said, "Can Retro get any more energetic?" Yes, you would be 3 monsters. That is probably the most I've ever seen him kind of go at it.
Hot take is ready. Hot take is ready. Let's take a look.
Coming from a 4v4 player here, I think 3v3 teams are not better. I think Sirium's just a pretty good team. Let me just take a sip. Also, RetroCat, you're my goat.
Oh, you got a little shout out. That's so fun. I mean, you know what? Let's figure this out once and for all. Let's put a team of 4 up against a team of 3 and see who wins. That's what
Right. That is the way to know.
Wait, but here's the thing: what arena? 4v4 arena or 3v3?
Both.
Yeah,
both.
Like combine them.
Both. Yeah. No. Like literally 1-on-1, 1 on the other, and then best of 3. So if you win, then you go to a tiebreaker. Maybe it's a toss up. Bam. Now, no one could be like, I'm just kidding. Best 4v4 team versus best 3v3 team, and then we'll see, right?
That's it.
Okay.
Ben,
well,
did you play any 3v3?
I haven't done any like tournaments or anything like that. I kind of avoided ranked for a while. Just had so many issues with it. But personally, I think a 4v4 team is going to take over a 3v3 team, even in 3v3 arenas.
Okay. Hot take for you right there, live on air.
Mic drop.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but also whoever sent that, I love you. I don't know who sent it.
It was Droid. It was actually Droid from the chat. They pinged me trying to find my account, and yeah, they sent that in. All caps saying "React, bro." So we did. We had to.
we are bro now.
We are.
Yeah, bro.
Some of us unks. Some of them, we got some unks in this chat. But we are bros. I got another actually hot take. Yeah, we're going to roll into an official hot take. Number 2 so far. Tune in. Orion Drift revived VR. What do we think?
That's so true. That's so true. I stopped playing after Echo died, and I was just done. I didn't hop on any servers. I was like involved with Tyro. I was out.
Wow.
And then I messaged Trees. I was like, "Hey, this game looks cool." Like when it was closed early access, like, can I like get up in here? If for those of you that don't know Sir Trees, like big dude in the space, right? He's like, "Oh yeah, I got you." And then I got early access, and that brought me back in. I started talking. I'm like, "Look at this. I'm on a podcast with you guys right now talking about VR stuff." So for me, 100%.
I have to agree. I really think this game really changed the VR space for good. You know, there were some good games, but I really think that, my opinion, I really think the Quest store right now is filled with a bunch of slop games. Like there's a lot of ununique games mimicking no, they're not all ununique, but you know, there's not enough innovation. And with Orion Drift, when I first got access to that, I put that on for the first time. It was the first time in VR since Echo I went, wow. Like when Echo shut down, my VR was in the dust. It was literally in the corner. capturing dust, my quest
Tragic.
2. But as soon as it got revived, when Orion Drift came, I was like, yes, you know. I don't know.
Do that again. React again. What was your reaction when you came back?
I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
VR.
Clip that. that needs to be how we. That's exactly how we need to react before every game. Hot and fast. Another hot take from a viewer. You guys in the live stream, in the live chat, y'all are sleeping on this because, I mean, yeah, we're gonna look through the live chat one more time and see what you guys have to say. But these viewer and audio submissions are just popping off right now. Hot take from actually someone you'll recognize. Shout out to Martiney. Here we go. From a viewer, hot take. Whoops, hold on.
I was like, was it me? Did I send a video?
Oh, hold on.
That would be crazy. That'd be crazy.
All right, here we go.
Hey Chum, just got off work and I just wanted to come at you with a quick hot take. We see Acer on the top of leaderboards for a lot of games in the VRML, such as Breachers, such as Veil, and everything else. I feel like Acer might become a top contender in Orion Drift in the future. They just currently aren't really stacking up right now.
Our one and only Plague Doctor. What do you think? What do you have to say?
I don't know. They're good. I would probably say I like Acer. I've seen them play. A lot of great people on the team. I just think that they're kind of lacking on some matches that I watched, and I really think that they should probably practice a bit more. They're good. Like, they've been around. They're good, but I wouldn't say they're top of the top yet. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's what Plague Doctor was getting at, though, that they're so well known in a lot of other spaces. I've talked with the owner himself, on my own thing. He has a great support network, and I think Plague's right in that they can get maybe to become a top contender, not this season, maybe more like a season 2, 3, or 4, because they're going to be probably doing project teams, trying to figure out how do they really break into this space. Because, I mean, Acer's it's really well known in VR Sports, at least right now. They have multiple titles, multiple dynasties at this point. I know they're going to want to get, the piece of the Orion Drift part of it. And they did okay. Like, you're right, Retro, they did okay. They're kind of lacking. But, I mean, it's only season 1, right? Right now, the only teams obviously at the top are going to be ones that have been practicing consistently. So imagine if you just started practicing now, right? And that's what I'm seeing from the Acer team. Like, they're a little bit newer, or at least the people they picked up. And I think they have time to grow. But unfortunately, that takes time because other teams that are already good are also growing too. So you have to somehow outpace that or at least catch up at some point. And I think I've seen it with at least other VR sports. It's just the first season, there's a huge gap and a lot of things are happening because it's really only the best of the best of the best at that point. But as more and more people get into the space, so much more talent and skill comes in, that skill gap gets crazier and crazier at the top. And obviously the teams that have been working towards it for a long time, it really pays off by the several seasons in. So I wouldn't be shocked if Acer did it, but you have Ignite.
All this analysis, but at the end of the day, we just received a hot take from somebody on Discord. It's Rexy saying, hot take, Acer's just going to buy whoever ends number 1.
No, Ignite already did that, right?
I don't think so.
Ignite already did that. So they had to get number 2.
Oh.
Wait. No, but honestly, right? Ignite did that Ignition. Going into they got Crane Gang, which won Pioneer, so they already got the first, and now we'll see if Ignite chose. I hate to say, bet on the right pony, because who knows? What if they don't get season 1 champions? Crazy statement. I'm not saying that's happening, but I'm saying what if? What if it's Cerium, right? Then maybe Acer can come in and try to see if they can scoop them up. I don't think Cerium is an org, right? So that is kind of prime for the taking for those top orgs.
I want to jump into a really quick segment. We're already on the topic of top teams. VENOM is here early. We wanted to basically ask you questions. We're going to review a video by the community. It's by an individual called Not Top. I absolutely love the work that they've been doing on YouTube. They've made a week 1 highlights compilation. I really want to show that out. A lot of people are looking forward to week 2, and I know for a fact that I am. I don't know if you guys have watched it yet, but I want to react to it and see what VENOM has to say right now. What do you think? VENOM, have you watched this video yet?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, well, let's confirm it here. screen sharing, and into the action we go. Here we go.
Have to throw that down to the top shelf. Glide causing a ruckus there. Glide throws that across. It comes Diamond. Diamond gets it in off the inside wall.
But it doesn't matter because Lehman gets interception. He looks like he's going to try to go for celebrate. Flies through 3.
Nice.
Takes the 1-on-1 and scores. That's our first goal. Just about.
I love your knife fires. Nice.
Nice.
A precise location.
Nice.
That's the real challenge when you get to this the higher level in this game. So it's impressive to see. You know, they're trying. Oh, what happened here? Bell Pepper says, "I'll take a free
That was just
goal."
unfortunate there.
Is there any play that you've seen so far, and there's the numbers here at the bottom left, anything that you want to break down? Like, just, is there any hidden greatness that you feel like players don't realize when they just watch a clip like that? Maybe it's whether it's a passing coordination, whether it's mechanical skill of a solo play. What's going on in these clips? Do you want to keep watching, Venom?
Yeah, let's do at least another play here.
Let's keep
The
watching.
last one was just, it seemed like a fluke off of a mistake on bridge.
Appreciate him stopping then, casting with us. A shout out to Ebro. Oh, is this another shot on goal? This
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Put up a number on the board.
Good shot. You don't really see those that often though in 4v4s.
In the goal.
At least at the top
Oh.
tables.
Defend that one.
That was a
Solutions
shot.
off the bottom.
Yeah, you know, what's really cool to see, at least in the higher upper echelon of the ranks, you're starting to see a lot more of those tighter like converted plays where they're passing, 3, 4, 5 different connections before shots happening on goal, and it's really really fun to watch. And honestly, even playing, like when you can actually connect all that stuff in game, it is like such an adrenaline rush. So
Yeah.
I absolutely love seeing that.
There was a crazy play. I think it was the top 5 of this compilation. I really want to see what you think.
Time tick down like Georgie is ticking down the clock. A nice pass to Venom, and what a save! Venom with the rebound follows it up with another juke. And
Oh my god, that was brutal. But that's not what I want to show. Hold on, it's still coming.
To work as fast as they did, to be as accurate as they were. That pass was pinpoint, and Venom, but beautifully worked their way in through it, just like this Momentum squad works back.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yikes! Yeah, you still got to protect the goal, man.
This might be it. No. Oh. Look at that. Dude.
RetroCat off at 3 monsters, by the way.
Energy is so good, dude.
There it is.
But the thing is that when Retro is like super energetic and stuff, he doesn't like stumble over his words like a lot of casters do under adrenaline. Like me, for example, when I used to cast, right? Like he's like fully there, dude. He's fully there, and he has like a full train of thought. I think it's really good energy, bro. Back to it. Hold on. I really think this is the clip number 3. I want Venom to see this.
God, those pass offs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Those are some of my favorite plays. Like when you're kind of fading backwards away from your opponent's goal and just kind of give that like slight tap to a teammate that's moving forward. Just kind of like a little handoff, basically, and then they cut it across for that goal. That was actually a really sick play.
So it starts off here, way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're telepathic, dude. This is telepathy. Oh, so sick. All right, back to full speed. There was this crazy clip in this video that I really wanted to show.
Here's a great passing sequence and a beautiful follow-up. That's the play we're looking for from Trash Pandas. Right back into it here.
I really think whoever made this video and not top maybe. Oh, this might be it.
Yeah, I mean, look at these passing plays.
Oh.
Whoa.
I don't know. As a non-OD guy, that was really cool to watch.
Bro,
Yeah,
what?
see that kind of play. It really takes you back to like the old Echo days where you'd have a bunch of those like quick crosses right in front of the goal. And, as a goalkeeper, you can't track all that. Defense, you're just getting broken up. It's insane to see all that happening.
I actually have a hot take from an individual, Mr. Nubba Wubbington. I love that name. Saying, hot take, Orion Drift has is more fun than Echo. What do you think about that? That's a hot take. That's big.
Yeah. Yes.
That's a hot take.
Yes.
Okay. I love Echo, and actually I actually still play Echo. I play the offline version of Echo, and I actually casted for ECGL, which is an Echo Combat League, and I still find the game super fun. Even Echo Combat, I find entirely fun here. But Orion Drift, I love picking it up. I love playing it, but nothing's ever gonna beat the love I have for Echo. It's just so fun. Even to this day, it's fun.
Orion
It's more
Drift is
fun.
investing more in like the community and the stuff around Driftball, right? So like
Yep.
that stuff, 100% more fun. But the actual game itself, I think, is like just a little bit below how much fun I had playing in the arena with Echo.
Yeah, I think it has better casual appeal, as we kind of mentioned, and I think that's a good thing for Orion Drift. We're going to see, hopefully, the success we had seen with Gorilla Tag, which got another Axiom to where they are now, and hopefully it takes it even further. And I'm hoping, I love Orion Drift, but I mean, if this is what they're doing now, I'm not sure if this is their end game project, but it'd be cool if this was like a great way to experiment, try a lot of different things, and maybe they have like a version 2 after this. Maybe there's another even better VR game to really take this up another level, because I think Orion Drift has a lot of really cool things that I'm like, oh, if Echo had this, that would have been cool. Like the big station, being able to see everybody is so impressive in a VR game. It's almost close, right, to a VR MMO in a sense that there's so many people in a single space, which I think the closest thing we had to that before this was what, Zenith? And that I recall that game having a lot of lacking of content, and that's why I kind of fell off the way it did. But I mean, OD's still consistently building and building and building. And I know I've heard a lot of complaints from the esports scene where they're like, oh, it feels like they're focusing too much on this, and that. And I'm like, I get that, but the esports and the driftball isn't the only thing that Orion drifted. Orion Drift is this huge thing. If you think about it, driftball is kind of a small segment of that, right? Versus other games like Rainbow Six Siege Forever, like for example, right? They have the whole game is just playing the two teams attacking each other. Orion Drift isn't just driftball. Orion Drift is golf. It's parkour. It's like 1,000 different things, right? On top of the fact that we do have a competitive space, which is awesome. But I think VR, we have a lot of growing. We have a lot of growing, y'all. You gotta remember, we have so much to grow. And that's to me, that's the most important thing about VR games, that it has long-standing stay versus I don't want this game to be gone in 2 years because they hard focus driftball, to be honest.
And someone else in the chat actually said something interesting that I wanted to bring up. They said that 4v4 will be dwarfed by 5v5 when that comes out because of the whole goalie mechanic. I don't know if it's a joke or not.
Goalie mechanic.
I mean, I could see it working. Maybe somebody at the goal as the
Wait, is 5v5 a thing?
Not yet.
No, I mean, you could. I know you could set the arena settings to 5. Like you could do a 5v5 technically in a 4v4 thing.
Yeah, but there's no like goalie mechanics yet, right? Like
is
someone just okay? It's like, no, has anyone confirmed anything? That sounds like just pure speculation.
I think so. I think so.
Martinez out here like, I have a chance at this finally. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I'm too busy casting. Dude, we have 2 casting to. Oh yeah. Sorry, keep going, Retro.
The train. I've lost my train of thought.
We got to keep moving because the train does not stop. Speaking of speculations, we have to speculate the identity of this upcoming viewer hot take. Take a look.
Hi, my name's Maximil, and my Orion Drift hot take is that tackling is way too powerful, and it needs to be nerfed. Also, shout out RetroCat. I love you.
Spoken like a true Gorilla Tag player.
You need to change your name. Whoever you are, go to Discord, change your name right now. #1 RetroCat Glazer. I better see that after this podcast is over. I better go to League Gen. I should at you, and your name should pop up first.
Oh my gosh, that hot take though. I feel like that was spoken by like a true Gorilla Tag player.
Yes.
Like I don't know. That's such a fundamental mechanic of the game. Is like you gotta avoid people or they might stun you and you drop the ball. Like,
yeah,
skill issue? Question mark.
All right, let me tell you. Let me show you. If you don't want to get tackled, pass.
I agree.
Real.
Also, shout out to Max, bro. Listen to his Orion Drift song, "Never Quit." It's awesome. I don't know the lyrics, but it's a great Orion Drift song. I think.
Hold on, hear Venom's opinion. How do you feel about the tackling in this game? Do you feel like it is that bad, honestly, at that level?
I actually really like the tackling mechanic now compared to where it used to be, and I know they've been kind of playing around with causing the ball carrier to drop the ball whenever they get tackled, and I think that's honestly something that's going to be necessary. Because I really do miss stunning. Like that was one of my favorite things with Echo, and it was just kind of a fun game of like rock paper scissors with your opponent that just feels like you're kind of missing in this game, you know.
This man right here, he knows what's up.
I like your phrase, right, with the rock, paper, scissors, and I feel like that's how sports games should be. Because remember, at the heart of it, Driftball is a sports game, y'all. Like, this is how we should be doing it. If a certain strategy isn't working, you have to have an adjustment in order to maybe counter that. You know, if you see someone maybe soloing hard, you could theoretically just have one person tackling them a lot, and now they're kind of shut down. And if that wins the game, I'll be honest, that's a terrible crutch. Like, a single player being exploited, and then your team loses because of that. I think your team needs to get better, to be quiet, because you have 3 other players. You have 3 other players to work with. So if someone's being shut down by tackles, like, what's going on with that, right?
Tackling's one of the things they added in to like break up the mad soloing that was going on like really, really early on, and it did that. Like you had to learn how to juke or learn how to pass.
I like the tackling. It's good tackling. You tackle, you get the ball, you score. Boom! You know, get the points.
He broke his mic doing that.
Yeah, you broke your...
Speaking of mechanics, game mechanics, I got another hot take from a viewer. I'm sorry to keep cutting you off, but we got there's so many interesting things. Individual called Killers. I forwarded you guys his audio message. Take a listen. I'm gonna play it on stream here as well in a second. This is a hot take from Killers. 3, 2, 1. Wait, not this one. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a listen.
With the new up-and-coming speed nerf, many teams will either disband or be forced to play slower and more pass-heavy.
Yeah,
but with the new speed nerf, I feel like this will affect the game heavily.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
Chat.
It's in the breakdown chat.
I can recap if you guys need me to.
Yeah, recap. Let's go for it. Recap.
So basically, it was just saying the new speed cap is gonna nerf players that have good teams. It's gonna break teams up. It's gonna cause a bunch of issues. It's gonna cause people to quit the game.
I don't know if it's going to make people quit. It is necessary, I think, nerf though that needs to happen.
I put it in the same category as stunning. Like, and we'll see. You know, maybe it makes it horrible to play, but it could be the same thing. Like, it's a strategy that's like taking an advantage away from some and giving it to others. And if you learn how to adapt and move around it, it's going to end up making the gameplay more fun overall. But it is probably going to suck for a little bit trying to figure out how to move.
I think there should
just
be,
quickly.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I think there should be no speed cap, and you should be able to run as fast as you can around the arena.
Yeah, what are you gonna do after you've chugged 3 monsters if you can't just go zooming off down the arena?
Somebody in the chat said something interesting though. Hold on, we'll get to you, Venom, just a second. Baz in the chat saying, hot take, instead of nerfing speed, we should just fix tackling and pinching physics. What do you think of that, Venom? No?
Nah, I don't think that's going to be what's necessary. Now, you get so much more of an advantage when you're at like high speed. We're playing against players who have like 16, 18 meters per second running around there, and you can't send a pass across the arena. Like, you have to make everything super short distance, and it's not really all that fun. There's just too much of an advantage with speed right now.
Interesting.
Can I chime in though?
Go.
I mean, I hate to say it. If we're likening whatever, I'm gonna go. If we're likening it to a sport, it's like I hate to say it. It's like saying you're the fastest player in the league. Let's throw ankle weights on you while you play the game. Like, shouldn't someone be rewarded for being able to, remember, this is VR, physically be able to keep up and maintain a speed like that and still have the game sense and mechanics to do things at that level?
I think it's different though, because it's just a specific way that they're paddling. It's not that they're physically, more powerful, that they're speeding around the arena. It's just because of the way that they're doing it. And I mean, yeah, it is absolutely a useful technique to use. But in the grand scheme of things, like, I was a big, like, I really wanted regrabbing an Echo Arena toned down. I think it was too fast in the end, just because that's all the game became. At the end of it was just basically regrabbing competition. And so, yeah, I think in order to just like make it more team based and slow the game down, it's going to happen.
Okay. I have something related to this topic. Kind of in the same ballpark of speed, competitive edges. I've got a hot take from a very special curly friend. Hot take number 3. Let's get it. Soloing gold teams? Easy.
Soloing.
Talk to me, Alpha. You're the one who brought this to the table. Do you still stand by it?
From all the matches I've casted, all the matches I've watched, right now, if you can solo really well, it still works. And that's why I'm a fan of stuff like the speed cap and a fan of stuff like tackles. Because when you got one dude carrying a whole team of 3 other people that can't play the game because they can juke around everyone, it's working. Like, we're seeing teams that are coming up with that and being very successful. So bringing it into the hands of the other people and making it more team based, all for that.
Retro, I need you to spit some fire right now.
I think I could solo a Masters team. Just me against the entire Masters team. Just put me against... I want you guys to combine every single top 10 Master team. Put me all in there against one.
7v1. 7v1.
I'm coming up on top. It's about... my fast reflexes, I'm going to go... Boom, and then that way, and then up top, and I'm just going to keep scoring on them. It's going to be like I'm there, snap my fingers, I'm in the goal.
Martini's drooling right now. Close your mouth. He wishes he had that kind of power. Oh, give us the Martini stance right now. That's it. That's the one.
All right. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm sure you could do that, RetroCat. Maybe if all of those players took their headsets off while you're playing them. I would love to watch that. I would cast that for you. A 10v1, I guess, headless game. That would be great for Halloween, actually.
Spooky. Ooh, spooky. Halloween season. I don't like spiders. I have arachnophobia.
You have arachnophobia? So if we put spiders in the game, you wouldn't play the game?
Dude, some Orion Drift community members, I told him I had arachnophobia.
Uh-oh.
I think it was Sexy Aura. He sent me 3 images of a spider, and it literally I jumped. It was so...
That's crazy.
That's
like somebody using the peanut butter, then they're like showing them pictures of peanut butter.
That's terrible. That's brutal. Listen, I want to react to one last thing, guys. It's the trailer that OD just dropped, the Haunted trailer. If you guys haven't watched it yet, this is your chance to view it with us, real time. Give me a second.
I'm so hyped for this.
Are you? You better be.
Dude, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh my god.
You haven't seen it yet?
Let's do it.
It's good. It's like, this is honestly sexy.
All right, playing.
Spooky.
Check it. Check it.
Oh.
Look at that.
So clean.
Dude, all the cosmetics too. Look at that. Look at the jack-o'-lantern head. Oh my.
Bro, this important.
Yeah, reflex. This is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be a big one.
Yeah, big old update.
It's right around the corner too.
Ooh, what is this?
A little teaser.
I'm excited.
Interesting. I like that.
I have a lot to say about this. I have a lot.
What?
It's
They pulled that soundtrack right out of my Spotify liked playlist.
Yeah, bro. They must have, bro. That was W trailer. Also,
W trailer in the chat. W trailer in the chat.
Yeah,
Do it right now.
I also saw in the Orion Drift Discord, they posted an image of one of the cosmetics in the dev talk, and it's literally I'm buying it. My wallet's gonna be drained. It's literally a cat cosmetic. It's a cat that goes onto your shoulder and a cat pattern. I'm buying it.
Are you a furry?
No, I'm not. I just like cats.
Martini out here with a straight question.
I'm like, is this another casting desk where I have a furry on it? Like, shout out to Shimi though, love you. But it's just like, dang.
No, I just like cats.
No, that's cool. That's cool, bro. No. Just quick thought. Quick thought.
It's the first episode, Martini.
Martini, you really have to establish some common knowledge.
Off, right? You gotta make it interesting. Is how I look at it.
Oh my god.
How fitting that his name's RetroCat. Just saying.
That's fair.
Shoot
RetroCat
me,
is
right?
okay. We need like a journal, the VRML journal. RetroCat denies furry allegations. Oh, that's hot news right there. Oh my god.
Cool. I'm gonna write that up tomorrow.
That's the thumbnail of the video.
We gotta ask Gibular Bob, who's in the chat. He's got some journalism experience. Type that up. Please don't. Please do not. That is fully a joke. Do not touch your keyboard right now.
This is fully allegedly a
I'm
joke.
not looking forward to all the cosmetic updates because then like I don't have so much money, like there's so many games. I buy stuff like so many different games. Like how many cosmetics can a man buy, in a paycheck, right? You hit a point where it's too much.
My question is, do the things you put on your back, do they do stuff, or are they just like things you can wave around? Like the microphone was cool, but you couldn't really do anything with it. But like if you had different special abilities for all those, at that point, I might be opening up my wallet a little bit.
I mean, the sword has a cool VFX. Like you pull it off your back and like it expands and it has like a cool sound, color. There's some collision, I think, outside the arena, if I'm correct. I'm not shocked. I feel like they're kind of inching towards like a baseball game, like sub game mode. I'm really feeling it, or like a hockey or something with collision and items. Like I'd be shocked if they added so much collision and stuff for these cool items to not have a game mode based around it at some point.
Don't they have baseball in one of the like empty stations right now? Not stations, one of the empty districts. I feel like they've got like.
Is it working?
Baseball. I don't think it's working. They got the bases set up so like you could just do it with your heart ball if you wanted to.
Or maybe it was just for golf. Maybe they just wanted to add a collision so like finally we can actually play golf versus like hand golf, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shout out to Walkabout Mini Golf though. I mean, if they brought that to this game, that'd be killer. Like a really good, you're in Orion Drift, you're like that'd be dope.
Venom, I have a question. So you know how we were watching this trailer, the Halloween stuff. You played Echo right back in the day, like early, like CV1 era, right? Do you think that this kind of reminds us of the Halloween update that like Echo used to have? Because I remembered that it was so cool that the lobby had so much like Halloween stuff. Does it kind of have that feel? Do you think?
It absolutely does. It actually brought me back whenever I first watched that trailer of the original lobby before they did the updated bigger one, and then even like just all the stuff that you could go like the cauldron in the middle and I think they're going to have a lot more stuff that they can play around with in this game just because of how large the fleets are. So it's going to be really cool to see like what all they're able to put out there. And, we'll probably see something for Christmas and who knows, other holidays too.
Dude, I'm excited for Christmas.
Hope.
It's going to be like a winter wonderland on the Orion. It's going to be
Ooh.
Yeah.
Snow in space. You saw it here first.
It is exciting. I do have a question for you guys, though, if you know. So since they are bringing 4v4 to the live builds, we're going to start seeing VRML matches played in there now? Or is it still going to be on the separate one?
My guess.
I would hate that.
I think my guess is there's going to be... This is not confirmed. I just gotta say.
We are not mods, so this is pure speculation.
We're
speculating.
Pure speculation. Chat. I think we're gonna probably have some level of. I mean, we've seen different fleets already, right? So I wouldn't be shocked if there was like some VRML fleet, which would be really cool for a social aspect too. You can like literally hop in and see other competitive players. I wouldn't be shocked if maybe it would make more sense that there's more like 4v4 arenas in that station. That'd be cool if we can have like stations also customizable in terms of what content is actually on them. That would be insane, right? Instead of just literally copy and pasting, like the fact that a community or can kind of manage the fleet itself would be insane. That's asking a lot from A2. But if they were to do that, it'd be kind of cool to see if they can have more 4v4 arenas. They already have working whitelisting and stuff. So I wouldn't be shocked if maybe we saw something like that. As a caster, it can be a little annoying because then that's a lot more exposure to other random people and your camera's flying everywhere and all these different things. That's why part of me also wishes, like, I wonder if they can add a loud listing to spectator cameras too, so you can actually prevent spectators from going in your arena unless it is specifically allowed. Because that is the one downside, I think, is that like literally you have a camera, you can go anywhere and look at anyone at all times, and there's nothing that the person can do. And I get it, it's a game, and I know it's kind of dumb to bring up stuff like privacy, but that is kind of extreme in that you can literally go to anyone in any of the 75 people in a station and just put a camera in there. So maybe in the future it'd be kind of cool if there's like more advanced allow listing for spectator cameras, and then having a VRML fleet. But I wouldn't be shocked, man. I wouldn't be shocked.
I think if they did end up doing that, it would grow at least Orion Drift VRML a lot more. Because I think it's very cool, especially like when you can go in there and like, so you guys held a 4v4 match in Stadium Prime, and you had like the bleachers full, and like you have all these spectators watching in game. And even as a player, you can kind of look out and see all the players around you just kind of watching and stuff. I think it would be huge for growth that way.
Arena Prime is a different story. It's a totally different story. Like if you set that up and they've got the caster booth in there and they've got like it's more isolated, that would be super sick if they had the 4v4 arena up there. But if it's just like all packed together, kind of like it is in the 4v4 server now, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it'll happen. I would be shocked. AT's done a good job at like having things kind of come and do really well on the station. I think 44, it made sense to develop it outside of the station, but it looks like they're putting it live. There's a 44 Driftplex, right? That might just be the competitive area at this point. Who knows? I'm not sure if it's adding on to the current Driftplex or it's like a new separate Driftplex altogether. Yeah. But no, I've always wanted something like that too. In casting casters, like if there's some way to sync the two, it would be insane. Like players in game get to hear us too would be like a really cool feature. Awesome. And then the Prime Arena, if we could have like if we could take it a bit further, like whoever has the most hype votes that day or that week get like the Prime Arena as their arena when they're getting casted or something. That would be awesome too. But again, we're asking a lot. These are a lot of really cool features to ask from AT when they're developing a huge game already, right?
Right.
AT, if you're watching this, please.
Please put it here. I asked for it. I want it. Let's get this.
Oh, Gibular Bob wants me to check out his hot take, so okay.
All right.
Bob, I'm coming, Bob. Okay, well, let's take a look at the live chat here. Droid's begging me to take a look at his hot take, but I want other people to chime in as well. Hot take, Chaos is better than every other team. I don't know if that's actually, never mind.
We're doing
this?
Zero
Chaos
G
is 3.
You know what? Just for it, Chaos is the best team. There you go.
Yep. As somebody else said, the caster opinions are not rules, so in that case, they're ranked number 1.
Oh.
In our hearts.
Yeah, they're gonna be first place in the playoffs. They're gonna beat out Ignite round 1. I'm telling you right now.
Venom, I'm sorry. This team that we heard of just now, they're
knocking Nova out round 2.
They did just stick a match off of Nova DBC this week, I think. Yeah. Was that Chaos? I think that's who we just played.
Yeah, that was. I was just looking at their. Let's see who they've beaten. How about that? Let's bring up who they've beaten thus far. They beat SV 10-6, Nova DBC. Looks like they went to 5 rounds, so 3-2. They beat Impulse. They beat Last Minute. They beat Apex Drifters. They have a pretty good. I mean, 5-0 is pretty good. Not gonna lie. But 5-0 against master tier teams.
They were a good team. I don't know if they're gonna be that highly ranked.
Yeah, I've always said this. Like, just because you can win games in the ladder is good, but to win games against top 8, top 10, top 20, I don't know what the master tier is yet because I think they're still deciding numbers, but. That's different. I think Venom. Like, it's different when you're playing, like when you win a game against a team like Ivy, Ignite, Cerium now versus I'm not gonna say any names, but like another team, right?
Yeah, and it's still super early to even really consider these rankings right now to be accurate. Right. Since we're only playing 1 match a week and you get a challenge match, the MMR I think is just taking a little bit longer to average out, but I think by week 5 we're gonna start really seeing some awesome matches.
Yeah, I mean, based on these rankings, let's see. Ignite is 127th place. They're washed now, right? So they're definitely not good anymore based on these rankings. But that was a joke. Just so everyone in the chat, though, that was a joke. It's because they've only played 2, and that's what I did find interesting. There's a lot of teams that are doing a lot of challenge matches, I think, this first season. And I've always said this, like I've noticed, once we get to a more stable season, master tier teams tend to not challenge as much, because the thing is at that high level, challenging and overdoing matches sometimes is risky, because you're risking losing potential match because you're playing against other top tier teams, right? So
I wanna quickly switch gears back to OD and the Halloween update. If you're just tuning in, we just watched the trailer that another Axiom dropped. We have a hot take from Bob. Let's take a listen.
Hey, Chum, Gibular Bob here. Hot take. Orion Drift is celebrating Halloween way too early. All right, October 3rd, that's too early to be celebrating Halloween. It needs to be later than that.
Oh, man.
You're wrong.
Brutal. What do you think, Alpha?
No.
Speak.
No,
Bark.
no, it's spooky season, man. Once October 1st hits, it's orange, it's pumpkins, it's ghosts, it's spiders. Like we're here for it.
No spiders.
bad. Think about the holidays. November hits, it's suddenly the holidays, even though Thanksgiving's right there in the middle. So it's not as bad as like other ones, like, holiday season where you get basically 2 months of celebration. I think Halloween's allowed 1 full month, which I think is a pretty cool theme month, to be quite frank.
For sure. Now, the grocery stores that put their Halloween candy out like a month ago, like that's going to be stale. I don't know why you did that, but
Yeah,
October 1st, that's your cutoff.
That the devs went through all this work, to build this, this theme to it. Why would they wait until like a week before Halloween to push that out? I feel like people are going to want to.
That's a good point. Do you think they started working on this in like July?
I
Now it's
hope
like the middle of summer, and you have to start like.
Well, yeah, they have to work on it for
making
the next
things
last
orange
month or two.
Yeah.
Food for thought.
Yeah.
So
I guess
how does
at least
Thanksgiving
August.
work? Is that just NA Christmas? That is
NA Christmas is wild.
That is from Wee
never
Laddie.
heard
He's
of that.
EU, so it is different. I guess it's like NA Christmas like 0.5 because it is a holiday family event, right?
End of November, eat
Kinda.
turkey.
Right. It's a family-ish thing. You don't get all the gifts. It's just like a food-oriented holiday, but it's a family-oriented holiday.
For those of us who live away from our parents, it's a chance for our parents to pull us back and kind of have a very interesting dinner table again.
Shout out to my parents who are watching this stream and completely agree with that.
Somebody goes
Alpha
home every
Mom.
time and he just gets into a fist fight with his family.
Oh,
That's what he's alluding to
No,
there.
I get into a brawl with my dog. My dog absolutely tries
brawl.
to gnaw on my arms. Yeah, play fight with my dog.
I don't get this new meme. I keep saying it's this 6-7 meme.
What is
and I-
6-7?
What is 6-7? Like, what is
What
this?
is this?
Like,
Can someone
I don't
explain
get
in
it.
the chat?
6 or 7, 6-7,
Let me drop
6-7, 76.
We need
I
an
don't-
expert in the chat to like.
I need
hop on
a
and tell
meme
us what's going on.
analyzer. I need an analysis from a memer right now because I think I looked it up. I was just genuinely curious, and I was just like, this is dumber than I think. And I feel like I'm okay with most memes, but this one is just like.
I
Just numbers.
dove down the rabbit hole with this. Like it started with some like basketball thing, but it is completely meaningless. Like it's
I have the
it's
answer.
a reference to itself.
It's a reference to itself. That is diabolical. I got Know Your Meme website, knowyourmeme.com. If you guys want to check this out, let's go.
Oh boy, I'm
Into the next
for sure
segment.
ready.
How's that Pop-Tart? Is it good?
So
It's incredible.
College dinner.
put it up to the camera.
Right.
Put it up to the camera.
College
Retro.
dinner.
Retro, put it up to the camera. I want to
Oh.
see.
Oh, it's-
He's too focusing. He's like,
Love that.
It's strawberry.
Thank you. All right, 6-7, known as the 6-7 meme, refers to the Doot Doot Skrilla featuring hip hop song December 2024, popularized in January 2025. It includes edits of basketball players who is 6'7" in height, mentions the number 6'7", while TikTokers saying it reminds them of 6-7. Oh my god, it is. Oh my god.
It's just self-referential thing. Like it.
Yeah, it just hits a point where okay, I guess like 6'9" or 420. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Dang.
All right, well, thanks.
We have another number in the rotation now.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
6'7".
69 and 420 are long standing. Those are generational.
We actually did a short of 6-7. I don't know if you guys watched it, but it was of breachers. I think this video might get copyright striked if we play this, but
I can't pass the shooter stay strapped. I don't need mine. Bro, put a belt right to they behind the way that switch. I know he dying. 6-7. I just bit right on the high.
Okay, that was actually kind of clean.
I saw that. I tried to do that in OD the day after I saw that. With the.
That's clean, honestly.
anyways, enough of that. None of those shenanigans. Guys,
Mr. Chum, is there any other? Is there any
There's
other
one.
hot takes you
There's
got?
one more. Did I do hot take number 3? Hold on a second.
I'm losing track, man. You're running the show.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We did the soloing. That is it. That is all I got for official hot takes. So that means that you guys in the chat need to give us some god-darn hot takes right now. Stat.
Yeah, bro, it's getting cold.
It's getting cold. We're getting cold takes.
Did you heat up the Pop-Tart or are you eating it raw?
Well,
Bro, I watched him.
Were you supposed to heat up a Pop-Tart?
Retro goes in raw.
He's eating it raw.
Pop-Tart.
He's eating it raw.
Oh, God.
What's wrong with eating a Pop-Tart with just this? That's how you're supposed to
Scratching
eat
it
it.
raw out the bag.
It's one thing to get out the bag. It's one. It's a total separate issue to like not know you're supposed to put it in a toaster. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to have
Toaster
toasters in
strudel?
here.
Have you ever had a toaster strudel?
No.
Oh my god!
Oh my God.
That's like the other pairing. Like if you like Pop Tarts, toaster strudel is just like a slightly, I think, nicer version of a Pop Tart. Honestly,
It's a Pop Tart wearing a suit and tie.
Dude, all I got in here,
yeah.
all I got in here is an ice cream, a bag of Tortinos, 2 things of frosted.
You know what we're gonna do next time? We're on a cast. Retro, you're gonna give us an MTV Cribs style. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I know what that is. I love it.
I'm dating myself now with this one by saying MTV Cribs.
Status achieved.
You gotta do an MTV Cribs. We'll check out your crib. That'll be fun, honestly.
It's just a
Show us what college life is like. It's been a while for me.
It's a lot of screaming out my door.
Oh,
I feel it.
Wait.
I got a text hot take from Killers saying using speed is skillful as you need to be able to control the speed. Only the people that complain about speed are the ones that can't defend speed.
I agree.
I mean,
like
right,
in a
but that's
sport
the point.
thing, I think it's a skillful thing. I see what Venom was saying earlier, though. Maybe there needs to be a way in changing how the physics works. But if someone's physically able to go that speed because of their, either the cardio or the efficiency of movement, I don't think someone should be, nerfed for that either, right?
The more we've talked about this, I think I'm just gonna hold judgment until it comes out. And you know what? Maybe it'll be great and it'll balance some things out, and maybe we're gonna hate it. Everyone's
No, we need
gonna
hot
hate it
takes
when it first comes
now. We
out.
need opinion now. That's not how that works.
Alpha, don't skirt. Don't try to run away from this show.
I hate it. I hate it. Get rid of it.
Slams on his keyboard. Keys start flying.
Opinion. I don't like my opinion. I'm gonna wait till things are decided for me.
I will say, so I did play an experimental mode where they did do the nerf, and it felt really good compared to what we currently have.
Really?
I honestly hope that it ends up getting pushed out. However, I don't know when that'll happen since we just lost Circuit Lord. I think that was a big project of his. But yeah, I think if you guys ever get a chance to play whatever I got to kind of test out, it would be a lot more positive.
So what is the proposed change again, Venom? Is it more like the absolute max speed you can hit, there's an actual cap now? Or is it like it's lowered from what it should be? What is the exact change, I guess?
So I don't know if there's necessarily like a cap, but I think it makes it a lot more difficult to get past like 14. I think 14 is kind of like the limit there. And it also makes it much easier because like for sure, I don't know if it's just I'm an inefficient paddler, but I usually average around like 10. And I move around like I did in Echo. I don't, long stride, I guess, as much as I probably should. But it's because I like the more like fine-tuned, quick, rapid movements than I prefer like the lengthy ones. So yeah, I think you guys would like it way more being able to get up to speed faster too, in my opinion.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I heavily agree.
Oh, Retro, I'm surprised that you were actually listening. He just deployed
I was.
He just deployed VRML Network said tactical bedtime brushing. He just quickly deployed that.
I was listening.
Okay. You better be, because Venom isn't going to be here forever, Like, he's a player, he's got stuff to do. He's dropping hot hacks.
Gotta have good hygiene.
And speaking of hot facts, I think we might have one here from the viewer. Rev Dave with the viewer a video submission. Take a look. Here we go. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Wait. It's not playing. Okay.
Rev Dave here. Hot take. IVI is better than Ignite. Prove me wrong.
Thoughts.
Land proved them wrong.
Dude,
that was
look.
for me.
Yeah. Did I hear that right? He said IVI is better than Ignite?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
I'm
Ignite
sorry,
is-
dude.
they're a
Shout out to
powerhouse,
Ivy.
man.
Yeah, shout out to Ivy. Love them. I love Virtuon. I love, really cool dude for the owner of Ivy. I think Ignite is just that much better. Ivy lost to Serum. And it seems like they're closer and closer to becoming like maybe an Ignite killer. Who knows? Maybe that's a strong statement. Shoot me.
Whoa.
Maybe
Made me
shout out to
choke.
Far. I do love Ignite though. Shout out to Far. I love all the owners. Of these teams, but there's just Ivy's just not there right now. Unfortunately, and then that's not a big dig. I've seen this time and time again in esports. Like maybe a team is lacking in the first part of the season, they can always come back. And I even sometimes go further and say that I'm gonna be honest, the league, things that the matches that happen in the league don't necessarily matter because once you go to playoffs, it's anyone's game at that point. I've seen some of the craziest teams win, even though they were like getting crushed by the same team all season. Right? Playoffs is where things really matter, and that's when you play for the championship. That's when you play for the big titles. That's number 1, 2, and 3. Right? You get all the prizes and everything from that. So the league only really matters to place in to the playoffs, right?
Killers not only said that Ivy always loses to Ignite, but he also Killers also requested that Retro you pop another monster. If you want Retro to pop another monster, you better drop a quick little dono. Excuse me. Okay, we're not your playthings. I'm sure more than confident Retro is more than happy to do another monster, but since you requested it, there better be a dono, sir.
Well, hold on.
You just put up a go.
Yo, Retro, where are you going? Where are you going?
He's going to get a monster.
No!
No, you gotta wait. What are you doing? No, wait, don't take it yet.
Do not crack that thing open.
A $10 donation goal will be hit it right now. Support the channel and also get RetroCat to take and you have to chug a monster.
I only got Sunkist. I could chug a whole thing of Sunkist. That's what I'll do.
Okay, all right.
You'll chug Sunkist. All right,
Killers is broke too.
So it drops a $10 dono. You know what? Let's drop it. $5 dono. He's got a drink and he's got to chug the Sunkist at this point. So that's open to the cast.
All right, bro.
Dear Lord, dear Lordy.
Dang it! We should have set that goal at the beginning. That would have been kind of funny.
What do you guys think about OD colors? Rexy in the chat saying, hot take, purple and black are the best OD color combos.
That's a good one.
Clearly Venom
Are they
has
just
to
blazing
disagree,
Ivy? Isn't that Ivy's?
Venom's got to disagree. He's already picked team colors.
Is this like cosmetics? Is that what we're talking about? Just like
I don't know. Rexy, let us know in
arena
the chat.
colors.
We want to know what you're talking about.
It's the arena colors, right? Like, when you first go into the arena, it changes, but it's locked to blue and pink for VRML.
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
I would love to see
Rexy
pink
confirms
no longer
cosmetics.
a
Oh, okay,
color.
I'm wrong.
Cosmetics. Blue and white. Those are my two.
I like blue and white.
Yeah.
I wonder why. I wonder why you like that, Venom.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I do like the brighter, like neon colors, like reds,
Oh, yeah.
like the deep reds. I like the turquoise one. Was there like a? I don't think I've seen anything else really that like piques my interest. That red one is
Black and gold, pretty cool.
black. Oh, wasn't that one skin with like the crap? Which that was like a couple cosmetic drops ago, right? Yeah.
I think so.
I was gonna say too many cosmetics. Does someone have a wiki page tracking all the cosmetics at this point? Because I'm gonna lose track of them.
There's gotta
Because
be
they
one.
keep coming out with more stuff. There's got it. Please, someone tell me there's one out there.
I'll make the wiki page.
Quick shout out to our EU brethren, Duckman's EU LAN Killers. Another hot take. If Ignite does go to the EU LAN, Ignite will win. I'm not super well versed in the EU. I'm wondering if you guys are. Does anybody know what's going on in EU?
It's cold and IVEU, right? Those are top ones.
Yeah,
Retro?
yeah, cold.
I think you cast them
Yeah,
more.
yeah. Cold, IVI, and hot. Those are some personal.
Sorry, Retro. Before you finish this, we gotta give a shout out to Banana Man. He did drop a $5 dono. Do you want to
chug that Retro?
Sun kissed.
Yeah, go ahead and
If
chug
you
that.
agree to the donation goal, you gotta do it, bro. I know. $10 in the chat. They went above and beyond. They went okay.
You better not take a break
Someone
then.
said Chaos said chug. Also, who do you think's the best out of these teams? Riptide, Fusion, Chaos, Serum, or Formula 3?
No. You cannot say anything until after you chug it. We're going to the viewer here in the EU ladder. Number 1. Go ahead. Retro, go ahead. We'll be waiting.
3, 2, 1.
It's not even that. It's not even that much, dude. Relax.
Yeah, at least it wasn't the whole thing. That'd be kind of crazy if you were doing the whole. Okay, he's killing it. Let's go.
Oh yeah, last sip, and then tell us your big intel about these EU teams. Beautiful.
Wait, you're not done.
I just brushed my teeth. It's
Oh no! Oh no! Sunkist is orange. Oh no!
Oh god.
I'm so sorry.
Chum, they said you gotta zoom in on Retro. You gotta zoom in on Retro for the stream.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry. I'm halfway done. It's only a little bit left.
That's halfway.
Not the chugging.
I can't believe a person chug a sun kissed right now.
Oh, brain freeze.
There you go. Shout out to Chaos in the chat, Banana Man, for those donos. Always appreciated.
Love you guys.
And who do you think's the best out of these teams, Retro, when you're done?
Quickly.
Riptide, Fusion, Chaos, and Serum, or Formula 3?
You need to speak right now.
I Riptide. I love Riptide. They're a great team. I think they have really great really great chemistry. Oh boy. That's a lot of orange juice. Yeah, it's Riptide. I'd say Riptide.
Well, hold on. We're talking about EU teams only, right?
No, I think it was NA.
NA only. Okay, hold on. I want to know about
Is
your
that
thoughts for
listed somewhere?
EU. Talk to me about EU. Take a look at the screen share.
Oh, for EU?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you know the most technically, Retro. I'm not in the EU side as much.
Because the hot take was that if Ignite were to go into the EU side, they would absolutely smoke everybody.
I'd say nah, because I've seen IVI and Cold and all those guys are crazy. Like take Pug for example. Pug, he is like one of the greatest goalie defense players I ever seen. Like I played against him and he deflects all the shots. And if you just watch just how they play, those EU players, they're just incredible. Now, yeah, I think so. And also APAC also has a pretty good amount of people. Also, shout out to APAC. I love you guys.
Ramen noodles is such a good name. I love that.
Yeah, we need more APAC love.
Hey, we're trying, man. Trust.
I also saw this image of them, and I'm wondering how they pulled this off.
Well, it's gotta be spec cam. Do you think?
But
Yeah,
where did they get the lights from and the whole scene? I'm thinking it's
you can.
a 3D
There's
render.
a lot of. I think there's a lot of camera scripts where you can actually add a lot of things into the spectator client, which is kind of insane. Maybe, but I think this is a mix of that plus like Photoshop, probably. Is my guess.
I've seen a couple people doing the Blender stuff. You know, you can get the
Yeah.
player models out of the game files, so it could definitely be that too.
Cough, cough.
Yeah, I think Ignite's been hiring not hiring, or like at least working with a guy who does a lot of Blender stuff for Orion Drift. So they've been putting out some cool stuff.
Speaking of Blender stuff, I want to do a quick little promo for a project that's been in the works. I've been working on a documentary for IV Breachers, though, not OD, but I'm talking to the IV OD people as well to make it happen. There's going to be a lot of 3D renders, animations. It's going to be really, really cool. Hope you guys stay tuned for that one. And eventually we'll get to doing a OD as well, but quick little shout out. We're doing a documentary on IV. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be big.
I love documentaries. I like documentaries.
What's your favorite documentary?
Oh,
I would have to say the IVI documentary.
Correct answer. Correct answer. That's the right answer right there.
I don't know.
Thank you for coming back to that.
Okay, so we'll listen. I got another hot take from a viewer coming up. You guys, I mean, any thoughts about OD VRML in general? I mean, obviously you guys are here because you're excited, because you guys love kind of what's going on in OD VRML. But I mean, talk to me. Do you guys have any specific thoughts, specific hopes for this? What's going on in your guys' head right now?
Look at how big we are right now, and like the game isn't even officially released yet. Like this is shaping up to be like the thing in VR. I don't want to jinx it in any way. 'Cause it is just so cool seeing like where it's at right now. The community is already huge, and I don't know. This is like I said, shaping up to be the biggest thing we've ever seen. So I'm very excited for the future.
The future has a lot in store. The future has a lot in store for Orion Drift. I joined this Discord back when the game got first announced. Literally the first announcement, and I've been here since day one, and it's been incredible. The people I've met along the way, and this is just an incredible community. I just love every single one of you guys, including you guys here. I think you guys is my family, my best friends. Everything, and I'm so glad the game has grown, and I'm really excited for the future, and I'm really just excited to keep casting y'all's games because, like I said, I love you all.
I mean,
you
didn't have to make us cry. You could have just said it normally. God.
that was beautiful. I think everyone's right. I think Orion Drift definitely has the potential to set the new standard for what like a VR game, a good VR game is meant to be, because to everyone's point, it's still early access. We're not even fully released. So I'm excited to see what release even looks like, because everything, I mean, I think we've gotten so used to it in game, but like there's still so many textures and things that are unfinished, but like it's become part of the landscape, right? So the station's going to look that much better by the time we get to release. And the fact that a full release VR game, which I believe, if they're going with the free pricing, gives you a huge station, access to all these really cool small mini games and really cool cosmetics on top of that is really insane. Because compared to, as you mentioned earlier, Retro, a lot of these VR games are kind of slacking, right? I think the only other games I really think have great polish is, I always bring it up, it seems like kind of dumb, but like Walkabout Mini Golf, it's got like a high polish for a game. You can hop in, it just feels good. It's got a lot of developer support, and I'm seeing the same love from the another Axiom player team. So I'm excited to see where that takes us when we go to full release. I'm sure they're going to have a bigger team and even more customization and so many more cool features to keep adding, right? So I don't know. I'm scared excited because it's going to blow up and get really big, but I'm worried on the casting side because we have 400, 500, 600 plus teams. That's so many teams, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be insane. And imagine that. And then
that's like the official number, right? Like total active teams, 600. But like on the website, some of those teams are just like being active, and so in the whole list, they're like 1,000 plus, 1,100, 1,200 teams on the website. Like all the active, all the inactive teams. That actually, there were some issues with us not having enough numbers in the assets for casting to be able to display their true team number. I think that was a really funny thing that I saw in the Discord. But listen, not only are we excited about OD and VRML, Decipher is with a huge $20 dono. Thank you so much. I can't believe we missed that. With a really beautiful goal sprite there. Gunnar Lace also in the chat with a $10 dono saying all these teams are little Steven fodder. That's
I don't know what that means.
I don't.
Gunnar Lace is on Serium. That's why I'm just kidding. Maybe I'm not sure. This is all fodder to us, right? We are gonna just dominate this space, and I'm excited to see who dominates. Like really, who is gonna take VRML's Season 1 championship? That'll be an exciting playoff to watch, man. Like I'm excited to see who can fight through all of the best teams after a full 11, 12 week season of playing this game.
It's gonna be huge. Clearly Droid is really interested because he just dropped yet another hot take. Check this out. Here we go.
Alright, my second hot take, if you recognize me enough. Oh, SV shift. My bad, I didn't mean to do that, but second hot take.
Oh no,
is
am I not? Whoa, wait.
At least.
Hold on. Did I stop screen sharing? Oh, I did. I don't know why it does that. Hold on. Right back.
While Chum's getting that pulled up, I want to hear from Venom. Venom, you spend more time in the headset than any of us. So, you know, how do you feel about where we're going and the size of this thing? Like, it's been kind of crazy.
Yeah. You know, I think obviously the in-game stuff has been phenomenal so far. And it's been very well organized even since like the first tournament started with the Orion Drift. What I'm most excited about with VRML is the in-person events. If you compare like the first LAN back when VRML was just getting started compared to the production quality, everything that we just saw back in Phoenix, it was unbelievable. And just like being able to meet all of your competitors in person and stuff like that, it's a whole different ball game. And I really love seeing that. I think I really can't wait for the next one. And hopefully that this game keeps growing and growing, and it keeps bringing more players into those LAN events, and we just see a huge explosion in that aspect.
I hadn't thought about that. Those LAN events are going to be super cool. But all right, Chum, you got it?
Phoenix was really sick. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's take a look. Hot take from the one and only Droid. There we go. He was cut short, but we're back. Whoops. All right, let's take a look.
Alright, my second hot take, if you recognize me enough. Oh, SV shift. My bad, I didn't mean to do that, but second hot take is speed nerf is going to make this game a lot better, at least the competitive scene, because a lot of the top teams play off speed and soloing, and not chem and team plays. So, yeah, my hot take is the speed nerf is gonna make the game a lot better and a lot better to watch and play. Alright.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
I will. Like, I was the one fighting about speed, and I do agree that at some point it's nice when the developers step in and kind of change up something that isn't as fun for other players. Because I will say that also is important that the game is still fun and enjoyable to play. I think to your point, Venom, you said that new build you tried out, it did feel more enjoyable for you, which is better for everybody. It's better for the general populace that plays the game and also the pro players themselves. There's gonna be people that complain about it. I'm gonna be honest, metas change, the physics change a lot. Everything's gonna keep changing, and to me, you're not a top player if you can't keep adapting, right? So skill diff, I don't know.
Yeah, somebody mentioned earlier about how I wouldn't even take the speed limit on the QB in the first before that barrier's gone down, because there's something about it whenever all you have to do is just rapidly get yourself up to 16, 17 meters per second and just shoot down the arena in 1v1 at the goal. Like, there is no real defense that you can actually put on that. You may be able to throw your body in front and hope you get a hand on the ball or something, but for the most part, it's so easy to solo when you have that kind of speed.
That's so true. Martini, we're waiting for the game to add muscle tracking, and then
muscle tracking. Yeah, I just gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna be crazy on the squats. You know. Oh, never mind. There's not even a lower half of the body, man.
What
Ah,
are you talking about?
I'm definitely a leg guy over arms. I'll tell you that.
Martini's got those watermelon crushing thighs.
I'm packing, bro. I'm bottom heavy for sure. I'm bottom heavy for sure.
Never heard
it's
that
for my
before.
mom. It's for my mom and dad. You know, we're all, I guess, bottom heavy in my family. Yeah.
LOL. Oh man,
Can I
guys.
say that? Is that weird?
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, you can make it weird if you want to. But listen, guys, I think that's a wrap for our first episode. Thank you everybody who's been tuning in so far. I mean, so loyally sticking with us and tuning in to hear what we have to say. Wow, seriously. I don't know. I'm excited for what this podcast has yet to bring. I think we've got more stuff coming your way, and let me know in the DMs or ping me in League General what you guys think this podcast should have. If you want more reaction videos, if you want more hot takes, if you want to have more viewer submissions or any other activity, let me know. Or like challenges. I think it'll be really fun. But thank you so much. AlphaFoxtrot, that was Martiney, that was RetroCat, and our special guest, Venom from Nova. Thank you so much. And folks, we'll be seeing you very, very soon. Oh.